Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsey. Today I'm excited to share with you my first alternative card using the December 2022 paper pumpkin kit called Good Things Come in Small Packages. This fun kit created 16 gift boxes that you can use for any occasion. There were enough supplies to create 4 of these 4 different color combinations and designs. They do open and slide like this, and then this box is the perfect size for a gift card, a small treat, or trinket. If you would like to watch me unbox the kit and create these cards, click on the playlist in the top right corner. Each month I like to take the contents from the paper pumpkin kits and make alternative projects. Today I'm sharing with you this quick and simple card with an easy gift card or money holder inside. I love how quickly this card comes together using the Good Things cards and envelope add-on that you could purchase. Here's a quick picture of the things that came in that add-on right here. If you were not able to grab one before they sold out, you can use any coordinating cardstock to make these cards as well. To begin making this card, you're going to take one of the box wrappers. That's the part that goes around the box. So do you see? That's this part here, not the box template. So this is the box template. We'll be using that later for the gift card inside. So you're going to take this and you're going to cut it in half. It is 7 inches, so half is 3.5 inches. So the next step is then to cut it at the bottom, and you can choose which direction you want that rectangle to go. So for this card, I have it vertically so that the smaller size is at the top. And for this card, I rotated it and did it with the longer side at the top. So this is a horizontal version. And the reason I chose to switch it up was this was my original card, so I had it going the long way. So then when I looked at the pattern on the back of the yellow stars, it had a stripe pattern, and I like that this stripe went vertically, and if I would have cut it like this with the long edge at the top, then the stripe would have gone horizontal. And I wanted it to go vertical. So you can decide which way to do it for the design that you want. I'm going to do, let's do this one since it's just polka dots. Let's go ahead and put the long edge at the top, and we're going to remove 1 inch from the bottom of that piece. So that's going to give us that fun polka dot on the other side. So then you're going to flip it over so that you can see both patterns. Then I'm going to take my card base, and for this card I'm going to use the Blushing Bride card base, and you could use any combination of colors here. I'm going to add the larger piece at the top, and if you want to flip it over and do the polka dots and then do the other design at the bottom, you can. I'm going to stick with the, this is the graduation pattern, and add some adhesive to the back and stick that right in kind of above center. But I want it to be in the middle of the card on the left and right sides. And then put some adhesive on the back of that, and it just goes right underneath that piece. So this part here doesn't need to be centered in your card. You may want to have a little more space at the bottom. The next thing we're going to do is take some twine, and we're going to wrap it around the card base. Now, it's tricky to wrap twine around the front of a card base that opens from the right side. Usually we would have our card base open that score line at the top, so it would open from the bottom, so we could easily wrap twine. But I do have a trick for you. You're going to take a hole punch, and any size hole punch will work, and you're going to punch a hole where you want your twine to go. And I want my twine to run right between those 2 patterns there. And you don't punch a lot. You just actually do a little hole punch, maybe about half the size of the hole, just like that. So you're just going to give it a little bit of space for you to run that twine. And if you want, you can also do the same thing on this side, and that's just going to hold that twine in place. So you're just making a little notch on each side. And then I'm going to cut, let me think really quick. So this is 4 1/4, so that'd be 8 1/2. Let's just round up to 9. And then I like to use about 10 inches for my bow. So that's about 19 inches of twine for my card. Go ahead and you're going to string that through the hole in your card base. Bring your ends together. You'll tie a knot, and then you can tie a bow. Just like that. And then if you want to bring that bow into your card, more in the center, you can just put a hand on each side of the twine and rotate that around so that it moves where you want it. The next step is to stamp your greetings and any other little embellishments that you want. So because this is the graduation, I stamped the "You Did It" in the circle die cut that came in the kit. And I'm just going to place that over the twine on the left side. And then I wanted to add that little bread tag that came in the kit, but I didn't want it white. So what I'm going to do is take my bread tag, some scratch paper, a blending brush or sponge dauber, whatever you have, and then your ink, and add a little ink to your tool, your blending brush or your sponge dauber, and then add it to your bread tag. And that's just going to change the color. So if you want to maybe use a different color that you have, you can also do that as well. I'm just using green because it came in the kit. And you can make this as dark or as light as you want. So really quick and simple way to change the color of those bread tags. So now I'm going to add a dimensional to the back, and I'm going to lift up that bow that I just tied and tuck it right underneath the bow. And then the dimensional will just kind of help hold it in place so it doesn't move around too much. And then I've got my graduation cap that came in the kit, and I'm just going to pop that on the bread tag as well. And then if you want to add any little embellishments, you can. I have the Pearl Basic Jewels, and I'm just going to pop some of these on the card, and you can place them anywhere you want. Probably just going to do 3. Maybe I'll add 1 pearl to the bottom of that tassel. So that is the front of our card. Let's go ahead and talk about the inside of our card. So I wanted to do something where we used the box template that came in the kit. And so I'm going to use this side here. So this is the smaller side. It has the rounded edges. This side here I'm going to use for another card. So it's really important that we have a closing on 3 sides. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. So this side here I can cut right on the score line. I'm next going to find a circle punch or a die, and I'm just going to cut out a shape here, and that's just going to tell people and make it a little bit easier to grab whatever you put inside. So hopefully if you put like a gift card, a little bit of that gift card will peek out right here and they can easily remove it from the pocket. Then you're going to take the flaps and fold them in. So I want the blue on the outside since that's the color that coordinates with the front of my card. And I do want to have this bottom flap on top of the side flaps. That's going to make it easy to slide something in. It's because you'll connect it underneath here, and then when it gets down here, it doesn't have to then jump over another part. It can just easily slide in and out. So make sure to have that bottom flap on top. Then you'll take your tear and tape that came in the kit and add that to the sides and the bottom of your pocket. And then go ahead and slide that underneath your twine. So now we can use that twine to decorate both the front and the inside. And push it down. So now it's only attached on the sides and the bottom, and you can slide something in and out right there. And then you can decorate this however you want. So I've just got Happy Graduation, and I can add that right to the center or underneath or on over just above the twine, wherever you want to add that, just as another little message. And you can use any type of adhesive here. I am using liquid adhesive, and I think I'll just pop that right there in the center. And if you have any of the dies cuts, these little cute die cuts left over, you could also decorate that like I did here with the leaf or here with the extra star. So super cute card. As you can tell, it's super easy and fast to create. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this fun card today. If you're interested in seeing close-up images or written instructions on how you can create this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.